Hi, I'm Chef Mary and welcome to Simply Delicious. Today we're going to prepare wonderful wild cod with a tomato artichoke sauce. So let's get started. We've got some beautiful Alaskan Pacific cod. Cod is one of the mildest fish that I have found. It's kind of similar though to a haddock in flavor. So we've got these beautiful fillets, and first thing I'm going to do is give it a little bit of flavor here with a natural seasoning that's got a little of everything in it. Salt, pepper, there's a little celery and onion flavoring. So I'm seasoning these fillets. And the next step is I'm going to dust these fillets with just a little bit of flour, not a lot. If you're looking for a gluten-free dish, just brush a little bit of, or rub it with your hands, a little gluten-free flour. And I'm going to do that on both sides. And then we're going to sear them. I'm going to drizzle a little bit of olive oil. This is a mild olive oil. It's not a virgin olive oil. And I'm going to just drop this right into the fry pan. The secret is to let this sit there for about a minute or two so that has a chance for that flour to caramelize and form a tiny crust on the bottom of the fish. If you do not do this, your fish is not going to be able to release from the pan as quick. Let's turn the temperature down a little bit, and I've got a little bit of red onion chopped up fine, and we've got a little bit of that olive oil left from when we seared the cod, and we just want to keep stirring. We do not want to burn our onions because that will infuse a whole different flavor that we're not looking for in this dish. We just want to get it soft. Now let's add a little bit of garlic, just like a clove of garlic chopped up fine. And once this starts to get soft, I'm going to hit the pan with just a little bit of white wine. When you add your wine, let it cook for at least 30 seconds to a minute, just to be able to burn off some of that alcohol. And you can see already it's starting to reduce. Now what I'm going to do is add a little bit of vegetable broth. And this is just going to bring us more moisture so that we don't have too dry of a sauce. Let's add a few capers and some tomatoes. Now these I'm using today are canned tomatoes. Canned tomatoes are great as a staple in your pantry. They're already chopped up, and it'll give you a much deeper and richer tomato sauce than if I would have sauteed in, let's say, 10 cherry tomatoes. So this is going to start cooking now, and while this is cooking, I'm going to go ahead and go behind me and chop up some herbs to add to it, and I'm also going to chop up some artichoke hearts. What I'm doing with this artichoke is I'm just cutting it in quarters, so we have some nice texture in this sauce. Now I've got some fresh basil. I've got some dill. And I'm just taking the stems away. And now I'm going to just give this a little chop, a coarse chop. So I'm just going to add my herbs. And what else I'm going to stir in here is just a pinch of dried thyme. It's one of my staples in this house and in my kitchen is dried thyme. I love it. I just love it. Okay, so you can see how this is starting to get It's reducing, which is wonderful. But at this point, we're going to add a little bit of salt and pepper. And as it's reducing, what I'm going to do is add a little splash of vegetable stock, just to keep it nice and moist. Now I'm going to add the artichoke hearts. Perfect. I'm going to drop my cod into my sauce. Take my spatula, just pour some of those, surround those, bathe the cod with my juices and my sauce. And I'm going to pop this right into the oven. Does this look lovely? Wild cod. It's such a mild fish. So flaky. It's hot. Use the lemon for garnish because I've added that little bit of lemon. It's just perfect. And with the spinach, looks great. Take a moment, start inviting people over to your home for dinner and make this dish. It's amazing and it's healthy. It's full of your omega-3s. The tomato, you've got superfoods in here. The artichoke hearts, you've got spinach, wonderful citrus. So bon appetit and happy cooking.